Hey there, Camp Catch a Rainbow. Rachel here for our virtual art tent craft today. Today we are going to be playing with some textured watercolors. So you will need to get out your arts and crafts kit. You will need your watercolors, your glue stick, a plain sheet of white printer paper, and your black paper that is 9 by 12. From home, you're going to need to get a pair of scissors and a cup with some water and some paper towel to dry off your paintbrush. All right, so I'm going to tilt the camera down so you guys can see what I am doing. All right, so with your white piece of paper, you are going to take it and fold it like a hamburger. So you're gonna fold it in half so it's kind of got that nice square to it, okay? And then you just wanna take it and fold it in half again. Get a nice good crease on it. And then when you open it up, you have that cross in the middle. Now here's where you're gonna take your scissors and you're just gonna cut it on those lines to make 4 kind of longer rectangles. If you want a different shape to your paper, you can go ahead and do that. You can cut these into triangles, you can cut them into circles, you can leave the whole paper big, you can do whatever you want. So after you cut them, you're going to have 4 sheets of paper. So then I want you to take it and just crumple it. Give it a good crumple. So all 4 of them, nice and crumpled. So now we've got 4 crumpled pieces of paper. I'm gonna set 3 aside and I'm gonna pick up 1. Now I'm going to get out my watercolors. I'm gonna go ahead and open those up. And mine is stuck together. You're gonna take out your paintbrush, get your water cup, and you're gonna want your paper towel over here as well. So dip it in and decide what color you wanna start with. I am feeling this teal here today, so I'm going to dip it in, get it good and wet, and then I'm just going to start kind of dabbing on the paper. Kind of go all over. If your paint is getting a little dry, you just dab in some more. And just go all over the paper with whatever color you start with. Now you want to remember about blending colors. So we don't want our colors to run and make that brown unless of course you were going for some brown. But think about complementary colors and what colors go together and aren't going to make, you know, run and make a brown. So when you're done and you think you have enough of your first color, so I'm feeling pretty good with my blue, I'm gonna clean off my brush, dry it off. Now I'm going, uh-oh, I just ripped it. Guess what? That's okay. I'm gonna open it up and now I'm gonna crinkle it again a different way. And now I'm gonna pick another color. I'm thinking I would like some yellow. And yellow and teal will look really good together. And now I'm just gonna color in that yellow. And filling it in, kind of going where the blue isn't, where I see the white, I'm going to kind of put that yellow on there. You can even get down in, you know, and fill that in. I need a little more paint. All right, I feel like my yellow's looking really good. So I'm going to dry off that paintbrush. And then I'm going to open it up one more time. I would recommend probably no more than 3 colors. Okay, so that's how that looks. I'm feeling one more color on this one, so I'm gonna crumple it one more time. And this time I'm gonna put a little bit of this, do I want purple or pink? I'm thinking pink. I'm gonna put some pink on it. Okay, give it some 80s flair. So now I'm going to fill in the white, and it's okay to have some white. You know, if when you uncrumple it, you don't like how it looks, you can always crumple it back up and add some more color. My pink is looking a little dry, so I had to put some more water in there. So I'm going to keep going until I'm happy with the color palette. And kind of turn it all around. Your hands might get paint on them, but guess what? It's washable. It'll come right off. So if you're working on a surface that your mom or dad really loves, I would highly recommend putting some scrap paper down so that we keep the table clean, okay? Feeling pretty good about that, so I'm going to open it up And that's what my paper looks like. So I'm gonna set that one aside to dry, and I've got 3 more that I need to do in the same manner. So I'm gonna set that over there to dry, and then we're going to paint the other 3. All right, so now that we are done painting them, we have to let them dry. So when they're dry, you have 2 options. You can glue them onto your black paper and make a piece of artwork and a design in whatever shape you want. When I glued this set down, I only glued the corners so that it allowed that crinkle to come in. So if you use your glue stick to glue them down, I only did the corners. This one here that I just did is already dry. I'm outside, so stuff is gonna dry nice and fast. So I kind of like this one at an angle. So if I only do the corners, it allows that kind of texture to really pop. The other thing you can do is let them dry and kind of flatten them out, and then you have a beautiful piece of paper that you can use as a note card or as scrap paper, or to send somebody, you know, a little, hey, thinking of you today kind of card. So you've just got some really pretty paper to use. If you would like to, you can flatten it out and it'll still kind of have that crinkly texture to it. I'm going to continue making my art design here, and I used all the colors in my color palette except for white, because you know that won't show. You can do this with different color paper if you have it at home and see how it works. I would love to see what you created, so if you could post a picture up on Flipgrid with you holding up your artwork, I think we would all love to see it and maybe get some inspiration and share all the cool stuff that we did. So I'm going to finish mine up. And let's see, what manner do I want to put this one in? Yeah, maybe like that, like a little circle. There we go. So now my artwork is done and we've played with some color. So get outside today, get crafting, and post a picture of what you made on Flipgrid. Thanks, campers. See you soon. Bye.